Today we're going to be looking at the hymn Draw Me Nearer by Fanny Crosby, composed by William Howard Doane. One day Fanny had been visiting her friend William in his home in Ohio, where this beautiful hymn was composed. And as I listen to the words of the hymn, Draw Me Nearer, I'm reminded of how important deep-spirited friendships are. That even when you're in a working relationship with people, whether it be in the workforce, in the band, in school, on an athletic team, you're working together. And it's through those experiences that you have an opportunity to develop deep-spirited friendships, just as these two individuals did. You see, Fanny and William had worked together many times, writing and composing music, but their relationship was different, and it was beyond just a business relationship. They became deep-spirited friends, and in 1875, during a visit, these two friends took time in the evening to sit on the front porch. And as they sat outside, William began to describe to Fanny the beautiful sunset. Fanny wasn't able to see due to physical blindness, so she depended on her friend to explain what was happening around her. And in William's description, he began to speak of a stillness and a sense of God's nearness. Fanny was so impressed that before she could rest for the night, she wrote the words to the hymn, Draw Me Nearer. As we look at this hymn, we can see that a deep-spirited friendship, we're able to find reminders, refreshing, and renewal. Sometimes we can live our lives so busy. We can feel like our lives become chaotic, that we don't take time to sit in the stillness of God. It's like that stillness is gone. And perhaps we've even allowed chaos and the things going around us to be our new normal. In the chaos and the noise, our sacrificial living, ours, dependent on self, we can forget that Jesus tells us to draw near to God with a sincere heart and with full assurance that faith brings. Jesus has given us a new and living way. Through him, we draw near to God. And we can use this hymn to remind us. I am thine, O Lord. I have heard thy voice, and it told me thy love to me. But I long to rise in the arms of faith and be closer drawn to thee. As Fanny and William talked together, it's evident through her words that they went beyond a surface level conversation, that they dug deep. As we go through life, we need to find those friends that will remind us and encourage us to draw near to God. Hebrews 10:23-25. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess. For he who promised is faithful, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds. Not giving up meeting together, as so many are in the habit of doing, but encourage one another, and all the more as we see the day approaching. Draw me nearer, 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 blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. Deep-spirited friendship brings refreshing. I want to take a moment and think back to when you were a kid, or even last summer, to a time when it is so hot outside. Maybe you're at music camp, having to sit under the tent and play your horn for hours, or what feels like hours. Maybe marching in full tunic in the parade at Old Orchard Beach, playing ball at family camp. We probably all have memories of being a kid and getting so hot that we couldn't wait to turn on that water hose to get that drink And then to put the hose in that cold water over our head, just looking for refreshing. So after a quick drink, we drop the hose and we continue to play again, only to once again end up stopping to be refreshed by the water again. The water running over our head, the quick drink, wasn't really enough to refresh us. We played until we became exhausted. We needed to rest, and it was in the resting that we became refreshed. There's no other way to receive the refreshment our souls need than spending time with God. Let my soul look up with steadfast hope, and my will be lost in thine. Oh, the pure delight of a single hour that before thy throne I spend. When I knelt to pray, and with thee, my God, I commune as friend to friend. Deep-spirited friendships allow us to refresh. It's a refreshment to the soul that comes from God above. Deep-spirited friendship allows for renewal, a renewal of our relationship with God that is possible when we ask God to draw near. May we have deep-spirited friendships with one another, going beyond the surface level. But may we have a deep-spirited friendship with God, who's waiting for us to say, God, draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord.